Hello, I am Adalberto Cervantes Rodriguez. I am the creator of the ERP technology and the business database technology that is used only by SAP and Oracle. Those companies stole my technology, plus partners, plus a lot of small companies in the United States, and almost for all the clients. As I told you before in previous programs, the data and the processes are not correct because they didn't use industrial engineering and science and technology that we used to apply more than 20 years ago, basically to increase the productivity, the efficiency and effectiveness of the processes. So something happened, it was not used anymore, this kind of approach was the first requirement of my technology. Because of that, almost all the presidents, even Obama and all the CEOs, they are considered right now like satanic, diabolic, psychopaths, criminals, and even homosexual for the use of the reptilian implants that are added to the MK Ultra, and basically is to have total control of them, and the president has puppets of the elite. Today we're going to talk about my case in the San Antonio State Hospital and other mental hospitals that in a short-term period the CIA, Secretaría de Gobernación, the Bush, the Clinton, Calderon, they were pushing me to be in those hospitals. Even the police that were in charge of doing that in a short-term period, they told me that they want to save my life. So you can imagine, okay? So they know that I have a reptilian implant, and I was attacked with nanotechnology, then I have the MK Ultra and even other devices, and they told me that they want to protect myself going to this mental hospital. What is really happening is that they want to protect themselves after turning the red alert of terrorism in the U.S. Embassy in Mexico City. So you know what does that mean? We have all the national security investigating me, as well as the people that were following me and entered into U.S. territory at the U.S. Embassy in Mexico City. The military was involved as well, of U.S. and Mexico, and all the evidence can be found directly for, I think, that in several investigations of several agents, even in the first mental hospital at Nashville, Tennessee, telling that I was followed by, I don't know, by terrorists, I would say. The doctor said in the mental hospital that I was followed by the drug dealers. So you can imagine, okay? So I was involved suddenly in something that was not related with the national security. So a lot of agencies got inside that hospital specifically to try to find out what is happening, and at the end of the day I was released and continued my life. But I was attacked as well in several mental hospitals in San Antonio, Texas. Even one of them, to get into the hospital, I was electroshocked, I don't know for how many minutes, to get into the hospital when I was sleeping already. Okay, so this is happening again and again. They didn't give me any chance. When in my house, at least there was at least I think that two gun stalkers, then they tried to kill me using these electromagnetic weapons and other chemicals even in my bed. So all the agencies, they know my situation because the CIA was investigating me. I don't know why, but what I know right now is that Calderon ordered to kill me in Mexico, and as well request to Hillary Clinton and of course Obama to do it in the United States. So you can imagine, okay? Basically because they know that I was the creator of the ERP technology and the business database technology that can be evaluated in trillions of dollars. Okay? So my technology is used worldwide to keep the working the central banks, all the corporates and government worldwide, because basically my technology is relating the accounting and the business processes in government and corporates. Okay, so this technology was stolen in Pemex, so they know all that, and as part of this corporate government, I think that even it is related the Bush and the Gortaris. The Gortaris mainly is they are at the top of the Illuminati pyramid, and basically they follow the orders of the elites, the 13 richest families in the world. It might be involved as well the Turbide families and others of the almost and all the Mexican elites. Okay. So basically because I was starting having the best position, even they want me to be in Mexico City for Walmart, so you can imagine the responsibilities, but Walmart was vinculated with a lot of money laundering, even child trafficking and others in Mexico, related with the corruption of millions of dollars given to politicians in Mexico. But it might be also in the States. What I know is that even the Walmart centers were used as warehouses for weapons. So in that way they can trade the weapons. Might be related with Fast and Furious. But everything has been hidden by the Obama, Calderon, and right now Peña Nieto's administration. So basically, in the San Antonio, Texas, I find out they were computer centers located in different parts in San Antonio, but this is happening worldwide. So basically, in these computer centers, they torture, they kill the people that are located in those areas, because they are attacking us since long time ago with electromagnetic weapons. I find out that in this mental hospital are used to communicate. For example, Hillary and Calderon can talk using MK Ultra of the Mexican cartels in order to interchange information without being in San Antonio. So the MK Ultra guy is used as a medium, and this is possible to do it with using the MK Ultra and other devices, I think. Also, I find out that this MK Ultra of the cartels, they are raping women that have mental issues. So basically I report that to the Texas government, and they didn't do anything, but I know of the situation of raping a patient in the San Antonio State Hospital. So it was hidden by the authorities of the San Antonio, Texas, as well as the government. So you can imagine raping a woman with mental disabilities. So I report all that, and basically, this situation with the police telling me that I have to be in the mental hospital to maintain my life because the cartel were following me, and etc. etc. Part of that was true because they attacked me even in my home in Nashville, Tennessee. They tried to fire fire it up. And in San Antonio, Texas, they killed my 4 dogs. I seen them in rituals, satanic rituals, and even they tried to kill my family with carbon monoxide. So you can imagine the situation. So I was suddenly attacked. Everything was prepared long time ago after turning the red alert of terrorism in Mexico City. So everything was prepared with time using CIA protocols. So the Mexican government and the US government are involved in both situations. Nothing is happening. It happened before the Benghazi case. It happened before to find out the server of Hillary. Then I report several times that I was followed by Chinese, Indians, and many other illegal people living in the States. So I was the one who discovered practically the server, and because I was pushing so hard legally, there are a lot of whistleblowers since then, of the NSA, from the World Bank, even from the CIA, that are trying to explain a lot of situations, but really hiding all the situation of the computer centers that are killing us and torturing us as part of the corporate government. So this program is focusing in explaining that the mental hospital are really an important part of the system of the Illuminati farm that is used worldwide. So this situation is rolling out to other countries, and is going to be used as any standard protocol of the Illuminati farm and the corporate government if we don't do anything about it. So I have been producing different programs in the way that you can understand my case, but I have to separate each part of my situation in order that you can understand it. I hope that you like this program talking about the San Antonio State Hospital as part of this Illuminati farm, as well as on other hospitals that are related. Thank you very much for listening, and God bless you.